Hello everyone, welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. This is Joe and we finally did it. We finally finished our Jurassic Horror Nights park. We started this park all the way back in October, the beginning of October, and we finally got it done. No more. We could start on a new park right after this. This was a very extensive build. It's not yet done. There's still a lot of polishing up to do, but I have to get this video out of the way. So we're just gonna do a little tour video around the park here and there, and I'm probably gonna take a little time to just let the video play, not me just rambling on. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to like put my thoughts on the park, see like some information how I build things. But this is just gonna be a relaxed day. Enjoy the visuals. Hopefully you guys like it. If you guys like it, please give it a like. I did so much work in building this park, and please subscribe more because I have a lot of park ideas that I have in mind, and I really want to share it off to you. But yep, we'll just get started with the main street here. Again, every park needs some sort of main, how do you call it? Main street? Is it Main Street? Because, okay, so Disneyland has Magic Kingdom, and then Universal has like that city walk. So it's basically like a city walk, guest, shop, eat, all of those daily stuff before heading into the main event of the park. It's like a little appetizer for the main course. So this is basically what it is. I mean, I think that's like everybody how they built their park. They need some sort of main street type of thing. So that's basically it. And then we're gonna head straight into the actual parks with actual attractions. So again, Horror Nights. And I kind of place this into more like a theme park ride. And I hardly make theme park builds. I'm more like a, habitat zoo type of build, not really much of a theme going on. But has so many heavily influenced theming, and we'll showcase that, in a second. But it's a long walk. Like, I've already noticed how like very small people are. But it sets you in the mood, giving you that suspense. The trees are all like trying to get at you. It's very, very narrow. Torches, lights up, get you in the mood for some good scares. And the attractions, yeah, we have a lot of attractions here. Some of the attractions that I feel like I will never build because they're outlandish, but like the abandoned village one, I'm really excited to showcase that one because I never built anything like that, and I'm very proud of it. It's very big, and but I think I made a speed build video of that, but yeah, this is how we go on to the park and walking, and I think we're gonna head to our first attraction right now. It's of course the Velociraptor attraction. It's just a little habitat C. So this is the Velociraptor, all fancy looking tonight. I hope we decorate. Oops, sorry, that's my dog right there. Hey, no, 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 no. Sorry, it's my little puppy. He's with me right now. But let's see some raptors. Um, yeah, they're not there, but they're there. So raptors are like the first attraction habitat.
Pack-hunting predators are agile and intellectual carnivores. Dangerous alone and truly deadly in groups, velociraptors can outpace and outwit almost any victim they cast their eyes upon.
Oh, sorry about that. My dog wants attention. He wants to get out of the room. I guess he wasn't used to me talking to the TV screen and got freaked out. I don't know, but he wanted out, so I let him out. But we're all good now. So that was the Velociraptor exhibit. Something to get you fresh out from the mood to give you that little vibe, get you a little spook, because that's just a sample of what we have here. And once we get progressing to the park, we will see even much more dangerous rides. So the first ride that we're going ahead, I call it the Dimetrodon Cave. I know I couldn't name up an original name, but this is basically what it is, a Dimetrodon Cave. So let's go in and see what it is. So the Dimetrodon exhibit is basically what it is. I always wanted to make a cave, but we can't make actual caves in the game. So the aviary was a good idea. Originally, it wasn't an aviary exhibit. It was just a huge slope, and I just kind of like pretend that it's a cave. But someone suggests caves, I mean aviaries as caves, and I think it's a good idea. So this is a two exhibit for the swamp and the cave, Dimetrodon Cave. And here is the daytime view. Look at the Dimetrodon, I'll rally up the guests. So everything is in an attraction. So if the Dimetrodon does hit the vehicle, it is some sort of ride. So it's like a little spook for the guests. But this is our first exhibit, the Dimetrodon Cave.
Beguiling, bewitching, and undeniably beautiful, the sail that adorns each Dimetrodon is an alluring showpiece that attracts the attention of anything or anyone that enters its territory.
Okay, that was the Dimetrodon Cave ride. Not really bad, right? It's not really that scary. I think guests will be safe in their protective vehicle. So no one's hurt, no one's injured. But the next exhibit, it's a little bit mostly on your own. And I put a disclaimer, you will get spooked out. And I'm talking about the walk-in little carnivore exhibit. There is no vehicles, there is no ride. Basically what it is you're going to walk into these dinosaurs domain and try to survive because they are watching you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the walk-in little carnivore attraction. So the little carnivore attraction is self-explanatory. You're walking into their habitat, their domain, and these carnivores, we have three of them, Proceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus, and Deinonychus. They're basically living their lives and they're watching you while you're stepping into their territory. Don't you threat though, we have an invisible barrier so that way the dinosaurs and yourself would not get in between the interactions. But you will be close and personal with these creatures, such as watching Dilophosaurus without a fence. Now we do have a barrier, but it does give you that close encounter. And you're just going to walk into their domains. We have the lights. It's a little unsettling. I try to make it as dark yet as bright as possible so that way the guests can actually see the dinosaurs, but also don't want them to see the dinosaurs as well because I want the dinosaur to just pop out and give you a good scare. It's like one of those little circus attractions, right? Those horror attractions where these co-workers would dress up as these scary Halloween costumes and masks and try to scare the bejeebies out of you. That's basically it. And yeah, so the little carnivore walk-in exhibit. I also have a big carnivore exhibit, so stay tuned for that. It is a very treat. But yeah, so the little carnivore attraction. it is very quiet here. I wonder if the guests are arriving in this part of the attraction. But anyways, let's move on to the third attraction and possibly my favorite attraction here in this park. It's the abandoned village. So there is the ride for the abandoned village, and I'm going to tell you the story about the abandoned village right now. So what is basically is a monster, whatever this mysterious monster is, terrorized this nice, peaceful village and scared off the villagers that used to live there. Now the whole town or village is abandoned and has been taken over by compies and this creature that they thought was the one that is responsible for their disappearance. Now, ironically, the creature that they are scared of by far is most dangerous, but it's not a carnivore. It's basically a herbivore. It eats berries, but this is what driven off the villagers, or that's what the myths say. So there's that little story, and the whole theme of this attraction is to find that mysterious dinosaur that is terrorizing this village. It's basically playing like hide and seek, but this is the creature. It's our Therizinosaurus, one of our deadliest dinosaur. And as you can see by the claws, it looks like a predator, but it's a herbivore. So guests would try to find these two dinosaurs in this gigantic environment. I really enjoy making that enclosure, and go ahead and check the video I made a let's build of that abandoned village. Now we're going deep inside the tunnel of a lost lake. Now again, we can't make any tunnels or caves, so we're going to improvise. The walls are like shaped as a cave. We're going deep inside the cave, and we're going to see what I call the Graveyard Lagoon. Now, everybody heard the mythical sea monster, the Loch Ness Monster. This is basically the theme of this park. So the story is a mysterious sea monster would drag its victim, whether it's ships or dinosaurs, into its watery grave. And right in the bottom of its domain, you'll see ships, you see skeletons of dinosaurs, etc., etc. It's a gruesome scene, and the guests would have a look at who is responsible. Of course, it's not the Loch Ness, but some people say that the Elasmosaurus is the most famous Loch Ness monster. So here in the Graveyard Lagoon, we have none other than the Elasmosaurus. And here are the sunken ships and skeletons of the dinosaurs that have been dragged down into its murky water. So that was the Graveyard Lagoon. I'm so glad we got more decorations for the lagoon. I was starting to lose hope because it's been quite a while and we didn't get anything for the lagoon. This is one step forward for it, so maybe we'll get more in the future, but this is a promise. Now we are going really deep into the swamp, which I call the Lost Temple River Ride. And again, we don't have river rides, so we are again improvising what we have in the game. So maybe in the future update or so, we could update this park. But this is the Lost Temple River Ride attraction. So here's a bird's eye view, and I use the Innovation Center because it looks like a temple. So basically, what it is again, we're talking about the villagers. They use this temple to sacrifice. Like a sacrificial ritual to please their gods. That's again just a story, but sake with a theme because this is all about spooky season. But the main attraction is, of course, the dinosaurs, and we're using the gyrosphere as some sort of river. Let's all pretend we are in the river. But the dinosaurs here are basically tame dinosaurs. We don't have any carnivores here in this attraction. Actually, no, I lied. There is one carnivore, but it's just a compy. But we have nice brontosauruses, we some Olora Titan, some Nodosaurus, Styracosaurus. Dinosaurs that I feel that lives in a swamp, so which is why I picked those type of dinosaurs. But it's just a nice cruise. Yeah, you'll get hit here and there, but it's nothing too serious. But this is basically what it is to admire that huge structure right in the middle of this little ride. So this is the Lost Temple Swampy River Ride, folks. Okay, we are moving on to the park and we're heading to possibly my second favorite attraction and very unique, very hard on the theming. It's the graveyard. Of course, we need a graveyard in a Halloween theme park. And I use the Jurassic Park style signs cuz it looks like a tombstone, so why not? Let's use that. It's a very simple build, very fast build. It's very small. It's a walk-in exhibit filled with graveyards of dinosaurs that passed on. And of course, surrounding it are compies, because compies are like the vermins in Jurassic Park. So they're everywhere trying to pick some whatever is in the graveyard or the food that the guests would throw at. But a very simple build. I was happy about this. We're gonna go inside and there it is. The lights really set the mood for it as well. It's one of the new updates. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the graveyard. All right. Now, when you exit the graveyard, we're going to possibly the longest exhibit here, and it is the Aviary Cave. Basically, what it is like a bat cave. You go underneath, and you go into this some sort of dwellish, swampy, yet very claustrophobic tunnel. And again, the aviary is like that perfect visual for a cave since we don't have caves. It's filled with wild dimorphodons, some gigantospinosaurus. Those are the little stegosaurid, and I kind of picture them living in caves, so it's perfect. And of course, you have the queen of all pterosaurs, the Quetzalcoatlus. There's only one of those, so guests can enjoy try to find the Quetzalcoatlus somewhere in this tunnel. But the attraction isn't done yet because right in the middle there's a underground facilities where research used to dig amber and fossil. However, there's a mysterious creature that lives there and possibly driven the researcher away. So guests could look and try to spot that creature.
Thank you for joining us on this tour.
Whew, that would be a huge success for our guests. They would love something that would scare the bejeebus out of them. But we are not done yet because we are going to the large carnivore walking exhibit. Now, I will have to say this. No, I don't have a Spinosaurus or a T-Rex here. I know it sounds disappointing, it hurts me too, but I have so many of Spinosaurus and T-Rex in my park. I want to give other dinosaurs a chance. So, in this this big carnivore exhibit consists of our Spinosaurid, Baryonyx, and the Suchomimus. I haven't added the uh, give me a second. Acro Acrocanthosaurus. The Acrocanthosaurus. Oh, I can't believe that it was hard for me to say Acrocanthosaurus. The Acrocanthosaurus is in this park, but I haven't put it in the park yet. But it's there. But for right now, it's only the Baryonyx and Suchomimus. And this is a dense, swampy exhibit where guests would walk into their domain. But here's the catch though, since these are more like pescivore, which means that they love eating fish, they're they eat meat here and there, but they're no desire. But they will try to jump and scare the guests, like how crocodiles would jump up from their watery domain and try to like scare or snatch an antelope or whatever. But it's a huge walk past, and I try to make it dark and dense as possible so when a dinosaur comes up, it will give you the guest a humongous scare. Anyways, though, speaking of crocodiles, I'm hoping in the next DLC or so we do get prehistoric crocodiles. Sarcosuchus would fit in this park, or Dinosuchus, but this is the big carnivore. Oh, and here's our Spinosaurus. Yeah, I have a Spinosaurus. Never mind, guys. It's right there, dead. But the big carnivore walk-in exhibit. Okay, and our last and final exhibit is something that I just recently talked to in my other video. It is the Cabin in the Woods attraction. This is our Giganotosaurus exhibit. But right here, this is a little exhibit of our Troodon. This is the cabin exhibit. But I don't want to discuss this way too much because I already did it in a video. So this is our final attraction as of now. And hopefully we get more DLC so we could add more stuff to in this park. So the Giganotosaurus Cabin in the Woods attraction ride, guys. And there you have it, folks. We are done with our Horror Nights park. I am so grateful that I just reached 55 subscribers. The goal is 60, and hopefully I'll get 100 at the end of the year. But I'll thank you guys for subscribing, for liking my videos. I have a passion for this game. I love building this game. It's a stress reliever for me, as many others, dealing with anxiety and depression. This game is more like an escape, a relaxing part. And then showcasing it on YouTube and in Instagram. I reached 2K followers on Instagram, so you guys really do love my builds, and I'm gonna continue to do more of these builds. And I'm just having a blast with this game, but I'm not gonna take too much of your time. Please do give it a like if you like this video. Please subscribe for more. I'm constantly growing. This is a month, almost 2 months in YouTube, and I'm just having fun with this game. I'm hoping we do get more stuff along the line. But guys, please give it a like if you like this video. Subscribe to see more builds. I am so glad that I'm done with this park. But I'll see you guys in the next build. And again, thank you. And just stay tuned, guys. Alright, have a nice day.